Nasal sounds. There are 3 nasal sounds in English. Let me explain these nasal sounds to you. Nasal sound is produced while the air is escaping from your nasal cavity. So what happens is basically that your soft palate is lowered and the nasal cavity is allowed for the air to pass through it, right? So that's the air escaping through nasal cavity, right? If you just try to pronounce the n sound together for, some articulation like derna, 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 so you would come to know that how is your soft palate, your velum is working, right? How it is in action. Derna, 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 derna. So it is moving, it is lowered for n, and then it is going up for da. So that's an interesting way to just understand the features of nasality or nasal sound. Okay. Nasal sounds, which are 3 in English, all of them are voiced. Remember that all nasal sounds in English are voiced. M is bilabial because 2 lips, they close together. M, m, all right? Then alveolar sound is n when your tongue is touching your alveolar ridge, n. And then the engma sound or eng sound, that's the velar sound because that is produced when your back of the tongue is just raising towards your velar, okay, velum, and the sound is velar, right? So eng, right? So these 3 sounds are nasal in English. These are very commonly found, and the distribution is also very large, but not for engma sound, right? Mana can take any place. They can occur maybe in the beginning, right? Like mam, right? And they may take the position of the, the end of the syllable, right? The end of the word, right? The coda position, right? That's true for ma and na. But in the case of engma, which is not really very commonly found at all 3 places, let me just give you these examples. Finger, singer, anger, and hanger, right? So these are 2 pairs basically. Pair A, finger and anger. And there is an interesting point. You can just try to observe what difference is there. Like in the case of A words, right? Finger, there is engma, which is followed by g sound, right? Written as G, right? So finger and anger. And in the case of the B, right? The pair shown as B, singer and hanger. There is only one engma sound. It's not followed by the g sound. So what is there? That's an interesting point. And let me just tell you that it's mainly because of the morphology of the words, right? Like in the case of column B, singer, in singer, there are basically 2 morphemes, right? 2 morphemes are there. Like sing, sing is the verb. And then which is basically the second morpheme. And this morpheme is, it's making that sing verb a noun, right? So that's the category which is changed into noun. So there are 2 morphemes in B pair, singer and hanger. Similarly, hanger, hang, right? To hang something, right? Hang and then hanger, right? So hanger also has 2 morphemes, right? And in the case of A pair, there is only 1 morpheme in both of these words, right? Isn't it interesting? Like the finger and anger. Finger, it is 1 morpheme, and anger, it is 1 morpheme. And you just see the difference in the description, because in finger, it's the engma and g together, and also is the case for anger, but in the case of singer and hanger, we are only engma. So that's another important point for engma sound. And these 3 are the nasal sounds in English.